lose. Not because they are weak, but because they don't understand what's happening. Your mind is going through withdrawal. You've become used to the emotional stimulation this person gave you, the highs, the anticipation, the unpredictability. And now that you're pulling away, your brain is trying to pull you back into the same cycle. This is why detachment feels uncomfortable. But discomfort is not a sign that you're doing something wrong. It's a sign that you're breaking a pattern. And patterns don't break without resistance. This is where you have to become intentional. You don't wait until you feel like moving on. You act in alignment with the version of yourself that already has. You create distance, not to punish them, but to protect your peace. You reduce unnecessary contact. You remove triggers that keep reopening emotional wounds. You stop putting yourself in situations where you know your control will be tested. And slowly, something begins to shift. The thoughts become less intense. The urge becomes weaker. The emotional grip starts to loosen. Not because they changed, but because you did. This is the quiet power of detachment. You're no longer reacting. You're no longer chasing clarity. You're no longer placing your emotional stability in someone else's hands. Instead, you're rebuilding control from within. And as that control grows, so does your self-respect. You begin to realize something that changes everything. You don't actually need them. You were just used to them. There's a difference. Need comes from survival. Used to comes from habit. And habits can be replaced. This is where your standards begin to rise. You stop tolerating inconsistency. You stop making excuses for behavior that doesn't align with your values. You stop accepting half effort while giving your full energy. Because now, you see clearly. Not through emotion, but through truth. And the truth is simple. Anything that costs you your peace is too expensive. Once that understanding becomes real to you, detachment is no longer something you struggle with. It becomes something you choose. There is a stage